Okay, children, now let us continue our reading from the second stanza of the poem, which is on page number 60 in your English literature book. This poem is all about Gandhiji and his life, how he lived up his life with with simplicity. Okay, so due to his simplicity and kindness and gentleness of Gandhiji's personality and his philosophies of life, he left imprint in the records of history. The line left his imprint in the annals of history. Annals means records and imprint means marked. सो उनके जो ये लाइफ थी, लाइफ को जीने का ढंग था, उसकी छाप हमें इतिहास में आज भी देखने को मिलती. सो he threw back the conquerors across the seas by showing them the power of his inner peace. How he can come out, how he can emerge as a warrior, a true hero across the country, across the world. Across the seas means across the world, by the inner, by showing their inner peace, the power of his inner peace, by showing the dedication, by showing his inner persona, inner personality, which is simple living and very high thinking. He always in life he is very simple person with a kind heart, and a very peaceful person. He doesn't want any violence, any kind of war using weapons. He always wanted peace in his life. Through the dedication of his inner peace, he brought a bloodless revolution, which is called as ahimsa. So he always follows truth and non-violence, path of truth and non-violence. So thus he brought the bloodless revolution, which is called as ahimsa. A bloodless revolution is a revolution without any violence. Okay, किसी भी प्रकार का उसमें खून खराबा या हथियारों का यूज़ नहीं हुआ है, और उन्होंने उस बेस पे हमारी जो फ्रीडम फाइट थी, फ्रीडम की लड़ाई थी, या वॉर अगेंस्ट ब्रिटिश गवर्नर्स था, उसको उन्होंने कैसे उनसे जीता. ठीक है. विदाउट हिम आवर कंट्री वुड नॉट कॉल आवर नेशन. सो without Mahatma Gandhi, without bringing name of Mahatma Gandhi, our country would not call our nation. तो country को हम नेशन नहीं बुला सकते अगर हम महात्मा गांधी जी का नाम ना लें. महात्मा गांधी जी के बिना हमारी कंट्री नहीं, केवल एक कंट्री रह जाएगी, उसको राष्ट्र का नाम नहीं ले पाएंगे. तो व्हाट इज नाउ, लेट मी क्लियर यू द डिफरेंस बिटवीन अ कंट्री एंड अ नेशन. So country, it's basically a group of people only governed by the government. So, and the government is the final authority over these people. Okay, it means government is the leading body in the and over this group of people that makes a country. But nation is what? Nation is a group of people bonded together by language and history, culture, etc. And basically, nations represents and reflects the cultural community, leads people to identify themselves as a nation. So basically क्या होता है कि जो नेशन है, नेशन को हिंदी में बोलते हैं राष्ट्र, एंड कंट्री को हिंदी में बोलते हैं देश. तो इन कंट्री इट रिफ्लेक्ट्स द ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल दैट इज गवर्न बाय द सिंगल गवर्नमेंट, एंड द nation is represents the group of community of people that represents the identity of the कंट्री. वो उस देश की पहचान जिसमें बनती है, तब वो एक राष्ट्र का रूप कहलाता है. तो गांधी जी, बिकॉज ऑफ गांधी जी ट्रुथ एंड नॉन वायलेंस, दिस पॉलिसी ऑफ ट्रुथ एंड नॉन वायलेंस, आवर कंट्री इज नोन एज अ नेशन ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड. इसको एक पहचान मिली, एक राष्ट्र का दर्जा मिला इंडिया को पूरे संसार में, पूरी दुनिया में. हिज मैसेज टू अस इज सिंपल एंड क्लियर. as he was very simple person, so his message is also very simple and clear to each and everyone. Discriminate not on creed and caste. He was not uh, distinguished between इन टर्म्स ऑफ क्रीड और कास्ट. उन्होंने किस लोगों के बीच में कभी भी किसी के साथ भी भेदभाव नहीं किया. ही ऑलवेज ट्रीट पर्सन इक्वली in respect of their religion, caste and creed. Okay, stand united, be Indian first and last. He always believed to be stand united all together. He always believe in unity. Okay, उन्होंने हमेशा एकता को समर्थन किया. ऑलवेज ही वांटेड इंडियंस टू बी फर्स्ट एंड लास्ट. मतलब स्टार्टिंग से एंड तक इंडियंस को हमेशा यूनाइटेड रहना चाहिए. इस जो भी फ्रीडम फाइट चल रही थी ब्रिटिश गवर्नर के अगेंस्ट में, तो उसमें उन्होंने कहा कि हम इंडियंस को हमेशा एकजुट होना चाहिए ताकि हम ब्रिटिश गवर्नर्स का मिलकर सामना कर सके ड्यू टू आवर यूनिटी. बापू, sometimes I dream if you were in our midst. Midst means middle, means still alive. In this line, poet believes or have a dream that Bapu means महात्मा गांधी is popularly or lovingly called as a बापू, है ना. बापू जी बोलते थे हम उनको. ठीक है, तो पोएट जो है इट कनेक्ट्स herself or himself to बापू as a emotionally and said and believe and thinking that if you were there in our middle, if Bapu is still alive, suppose I have a dream that Mahatma Gandhi is still alive in today's world, so wouldn't you face up to the terrorist? अगर वो आज जीवित होते, आज वो हमारे बीच में होते, if महात्मा गांधी is still alive, then he wouldn't face up to the terrorist. टेररिस्ट मीन्स क्या वो आज हमारे बीच में होते तो क्या वो ये सब चीज़ें जो हमारे आजकल दुनिया में चल रहा है, द टेररिज्म एंड स्मगलिंग एंड ब्लंडर्स एंड जितनी भी ये करप्शन, तो क्या वो उस चीज़ को फेस कर पाते? वुडंट यू revamp him who smuggles and plunders? Means revamp means improve or to correct. Smuggles means to take goods or essential into or out of any country illegally. माल की तस्करी करना without any legal permission. ठीक है. और plunders means one who steals from people or place. Plunders in Hindi we can say लूट पाट करना, one who steals from people or person or a place. ठीक है, किसी भी सामान का गलत तरीके से इस्तेमाल करना या लूट पाट करना. ठीक है, उसे बोलते हैं plunders. In this particular lines, in the last stanza of this poem, the poet tensed about the situation which is right now going in our country, like terrorism and smuggling and plunders and corruption and all. So he had a dream that if Bapu is still alive in this world, so wouldn't he face up the terrorist? Wouldn't he is there to improve the one or to correct the one who do smugglings and plunderings? जो इस समय जो दुनिया में माल का लूटपाट चल रही है या जो भी अख्तबार चल रहा है, उसको क्या बापू ख़त्म कर पाते अगर आज वो होते तो? वुडेंट यू सेट अ राइट आवर wayward leaders? Wayward means very difficult to handle, means very difficult to control, बहुत ही ज़िद्दी. wayward means ज़िद्दी and leader. तो वो बोल रहे हैं and a right set a right means correctly. मीन्स वुडेंट यू सेट अ राइट? क्या आप सही मार्गदर्शन देते? आजकल जो हमारे ये जो एक ज़िद्दी और भ्रष्ट नेता हैं, जो भी जिनको हम जो हैंडल नहीं हो पा रहे हैं, दैट दे आर वेरी डिफ़िकल्ट टू हैंडल. सो क्या आर यू देयर टू सेट अ राइट दीज लीडर्स with your knowledge and wisdom? Wouldn't you today save my country? So actually the poet name is not given in this book, but this is a very famous poem, a true satyagrahi by a poetess known as Sonia Adhikari. Okay, so the name of the poetess is Sonia Adhikari. So she is very concerned about the country's today's situations, make our country again feel proud, and so this is all about the poem. The last of the poem, she is asking, wouldn't you today to save my country? कि वो सोचती कि अगर आज आप होते तो शायद मेरी कंट्री सेफ हो सकती है, मेरी कंट्री को बचाया जा सकता है, एंड रिस्टोर इट टू इट्स अल्टीमेट ग्लोरी। और उसकी जो वो जिस दुनिया में ये जो इसका एक अलग ही एक ओहदा है, एक ऑनर है, रिनाउंड ग्लोरी है, उसको वो बरकरार रख सकते थे आज अगर बापू होते हमारे बीच में। तो इन दिस वे बापू आई ड्रीम अ ड्रीम, विल माई ड्रीम कम ट्रू? शी इज आस्किंग, दिस इज माई ड्रीम, so will my dream come true? What is her dream? So what is poet is dreaming of in the last lines of this poem? She has a dream that if Mahatma Gandhi will be alive, or if Mahatma Gandhi is there to save our country and to restore and return its country's ultimate glory, means the greatest or the supreme honor which the country is having, he can restore it in this current situation as well. So, Bapu, I dream a dream, will my dream come true? At last, she has a question to ask, that my dream is that I wish that you will there to save my country. So, will you be born again? So, she is asking a question, a simple question, a very gentle question to गांधी जी, will you be born again? क्या आप फिर से हमारे बीच में आ सकते हैं? will you be born again? क्या आप फिर से हमारे बीच में जन्म ले सकते हैं? to save our country and restore its country's ultimate and supreme glory and the highest honor which this country is all known in, across the world. Okay, so last he just threw a question to the nation. The country now at times need a person like Mahatma Gandhi the most. Okay, so this is all about the poem. You just go once through with the poem, read very carefully and read line by line and try to understand the meaning of this poem. Also try to attempt exercise as your assignment. Okay, if you have any questions to ask, if you find any difficulties in this poem, you can ask me in our live sessions. Okay, so thank you so much. Hope you like the poem. Take care. Bye bye.